It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Hawks in Atlanta. Last game for Atlanta, they ended up with a loss to Brooklyn. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie, to answer
you're
your
not
question,
sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Hawks still playing on their home court in this one. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've made a big leap forward this season. Just being in the playoff discussion marks a ton of progress from where they were at this point a year ago.
Well, nowhere near postseason contention a year ago, Greg. They've got so much more fight and spirit now as a team. That's good to see.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Mourning, Reggie Jackson out there at Drexler. And it's Durant, and it's Love in at the power forward position.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Now, here is Ibaka. Here's Dandridge. His last outing, 16 points for him. Clock is at 3. Lets it fly from 18. They get it again. Here's Cantor. Good D from Love.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Jackson with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. And the shot is good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Hardaway. Ibaka outside. There's a screen by Cantor. Pass Dandridge. The Hawks again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Love. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Ibaka with the screen on Drexler. Here's Booker. A three-pointer off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Feeds it to Mourning. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Hardaway kicks to Cantor. Now here's Booker. Drexler defending. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Dandridge. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from any distance. He said usually you can try and funnel and trap a player, but with Kevin, there isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Hardaway. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. They set the pick. Hardaway kicks to Ibaka. There's a screen by Kanter to the middle. Here's Dandridge. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Drexler drives in.
Yeah. That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam, guys. Fast as light.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Now here's Hardaway. 9-point game his last outing. Kanter with a screen on Drexler. Booker dishes to Kanter. Jackson against Hardaway. Shot clock at 3. Pulls it up. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Boston Celtics.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Now here is Hardaway after the miss from Clyde Drexler. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Dandridge. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Dandridge has got 7 points in the game. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Got a piece of it, and Mourning throws it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Now here is Hardaway. The shot is off. Durant, the pass to Jackson. It's a pick by Love. Outside Jackson. And he's on the money with his first shot today. Jackson's got his first points of the night. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Booker kicks to Ibaka. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. And you look at Jackson, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And they made their teammates better, too, because they're willing to give the ball up. They're interested in getting other people's shots, and did it in spectacular fashion, too.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Drexler. And Kanter pulls it down. The Hawks trailing. Hardaway kicks to Kanter. Here's Ibaka. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Jackson. He feeds it to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Hardaway passes Dandridge. Lets it go from 14. Drexler with the defensive effort.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Mourning with the screen. Puts up a 3. Drexler with another miss. The Hawks shooting 42% to begin this game. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. He dishes it to Ibaka. Over to the wing. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. No good from Booker. Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Hardaway kicks to Ibaka. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Checking out some numbers for Reggie Jackson. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in assists, 18th in three-point shooting, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And as you mentioned, I mean, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Sullinger's checked in for Cantor. Olynyk comes in for Serge Ibaka. Mullins checked in for Booker, and Barea subbed in for Hardaway. Now here's Lamb. It's a pick by Love. Jackson dishes to Love. Monroe kicks to Jackson. Now Lamb loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Lamb's got his first 2 points.
And this is an important game for him. I mean, he's back in his hometown. I think he could be a factor. He's around friends and family. You're getting that good home cooking as well. That usually comes with that. And I think when you're playing against any team, and even though you're on the road like this, it's not really a normal road game per se. I'm expecting to see a solid outing from him tonight.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Jackson passes to Love. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The pass to Mullen. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Now here's Barea, guarded by Jackson. Now here's Barea. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 19-foot shot, and yes, sir, that one drops. Here's Jackson. It's a pick by Love. Here's Lamb. Sullinger with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Barea dishes to Olynyk with the fadeaway. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Jackson kicks to Durant. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks leading. Barea with it. Guarded now by Durant. Dandridge. Rebounded by Lamb.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Jackson. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Golden State, Ryan Owens comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Durant. Both free throws good from Jackson.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Barea, guarded by Jackson. And Olynyk kicks to Sullinger. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Sullinger. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Warriors trail. Outside Jackson. Down low. And Monroe with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Monroe's got his first basket. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Mullen. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Sullinger after the made shot from Greg Monroe.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And Lamb kicks to Jackson. Goes up the baseline, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Barea, the pass to Olynyk. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Lamb. That three off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And Serge Ibaka, coming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him. Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Hardaway is out there with Mullen. Then it's Damari Carroll. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Ibaka in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays. Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Hardaway kicks to Ibaka. Inside. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Kevin Love's checked in for the Warriors. Durant comes in for Jeremy Lamb. The Hawks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That one drops. He ties it up. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And here is Durant. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Boston.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Hardaway. Following the score by Clyde Drexler.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Hardaway. 5 points in the game. Booker dishes to Cantor. Shot clock at 6. Mourning with some nice D. The Warriors leading. Durant wide open. He fires. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hardaway passes to Cantor. And stolen by Mourning. Johnson kicks to Mourning. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. For 3, Durant. Durant with another miss.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Johnson dishes to Love. Pass to Durant for the 3. Again, Durant missing.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Here is Durant after the basket by Atlanta. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Cantor against Mourning. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. Dandridge, he's checked in for Damari Carroll.
Bob Dandridge.
Here's Hardaway. 5 points in the game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
Love with a wide open look. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Love's got 5 points so far. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Hardaway with it. Screen by Ibaka. Off the screen. Hardaway, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Drexler. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks leading. Here's Booker. Good work defensively by Drexler. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Johnson. And it's 8 points for Love.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
Booker the pass to Hardaway. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Hardaway. Elbow shot is on the way. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Dishes it to Drexler. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Dandridge against Durant. There's a screen by Cantor. Dandridge passes to Hardaway. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Dandridge can't make it work.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
With the aggression they're showing early on, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Cantor. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Barea subbed in for Hardaway. Jackson, he's checked in for Golden State. Good on both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure to keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
The Hawks trail by 6. There's a screen. Barea kicks to Olynyk. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Drexler. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Celtics in Boston.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
That's his first personal foul.
For Atlanta, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Booker. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Outside Jackson. Outside for Durant. Lets it go with the 3. The shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. There's Dandridge. Six on the shot clock. And Mourning sends it back. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. That one goes. Count it. 8 points for Reggie Jackson.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Sullinger the screen. Here's Barea. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Jackson. Pass to Durant. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Mullins checked in for Atlanta. Golden State also making some changes. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Mourning. Ryan Hollins comes in for Kevin Love. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Drexler.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Barea dishes to Olynyk. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Olynyk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Screen by Monroe. It's Durant on the wing. Pulls up. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ryan Hollins. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
The Hawks trail by 7. Now Barea. Passes it Dandridge. Just 5 on the clock. Hawks passing it around. There's the bucket. Good. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Jackson passes to Hollins. Back to Jackson. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. Offensive rebound. Durant uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 9.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here's Mullen. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn. No good there with the step-back J. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 17-6 run. And Lamb kicks to Jackson. Screen by Monroe. Now here's Lamb. Not a lot of room. To the inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
There's the pick. The dish to Mullen. Now here's Barea. Guarded by Jackson. Barea, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Sullinger, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. A minute 50 left here in the second. Jackson kicks to Hollins. Screen by Monroe. Jackson drives in. Monroe dishes to Lamb. Jared Sullinger pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 7. Barea with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Barea, the pass to Andrews. Monroe against Sullinger. It's Olynyk atop the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Kevin Durant is second.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Atlanta making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. .56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by Golden State. The shot by Carroll, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Barea kicks to Olynyk. Outside Mullen. Here's Sullinger. Rebound by Monroe. Top of the key. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Monroe. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead. And that concludes the first half. Warriors lead by 11. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you obviously found your rhythm offensively. Tell us how you've gotten into that groove.
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking. And I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game within the offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Kevin, thank you so much. Always a humble superstar, guys.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was very positive for them. They clearly upped the intensity and upped their lead, finishing the half with an 11-point advantage. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the board, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
We saw some good action from Durant. 13 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Durant, Kevin Love out there with Morton. Then there's Reggie Jackson, and it's Drexler in at the 2 guard.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Drexler with a screen on Hardaway. Jackson misses.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Dandridge can't make it work.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Durant. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Now here's Hardaway. Screened by Ibaka. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Stolen by Durant. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's Drexler, but they recover it. Goes up again and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. That one is off. And he sinks the second. The Hawks trail by 13. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 7. To the middle. Cantor dishes to Ibaka. And Mourning sends it back. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Hardaway. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season right at the 75% mark.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
It's been a solid outing for Hardaway. 10 points and 5 assists.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things. Now
here is Hardaway. After the miss from Clyde Drexler. Hardaway kicks to Ibaka. Down low. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Dandridge.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
That's a pick by Love. Jackson passes to Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Screened by Ibaka. Hardaway dishes to Ibaka. Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Mourning kicks to Drexler. First trip to the line for him here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
That one is off. And he's good on the second.
Look at what Drexler has done so far. 13 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 11. Jackson against Hardaway. Kicks it to Ibaka. Clock at 6. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Here's Love. The 10-footer finds the target. Love's got 10. The Hawks trail by 13. Hardaway kicks to Ibaka. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Coming off a terrific season, second in scoring. And he was just a machine at the charity stripe. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage.
And as you said, second best scorer in the league. Man, I tell you what, just blowing up defensive schemes designed to keep him under control.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Jackson. He's got 11 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Atlanta with it. 15-point game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Ibaka, the pass to Hardaway. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And it falls over the rim and in. Booker's got his second bucket of the night. Warriors leading by 13. It's Jackson with the drive. Drexler dishes to Johnson. Nailed from three-point land.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Jackson against Hardaway. He kicks it to Ibaka. All sorts of time. Again, Ibaka missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Hardaway. He's got 10. There's the pass to Dandridge. And there's the feed to Hardaway. Pass to Dandridge. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Dandridge has got 13 points.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper? Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Hawks trail by 16. Outside Hardaway. Feeds it to Cantor. Shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
Greg, you know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. And, you know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Here's Dandridge, following the score by Reggie Jackson. This is to Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Hardaway gets it to go. And here's Jackson. He's got 14. Love outside. Dandridge pulls it in. Hawks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. There's a screen by Cantor. Dandridge against Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Ibaka outside. Pass Dandridge from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he had 1 three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Hawks call timeout. Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. In third, the Warriors.
Boy, Kevin, I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Cantor. Olynyk comes in for Serge Ibaka. Mullins checked in for Dandridge. And Barea subbed in for Booker. Now, here's Mullen. Here's Hardaway. It's stolen by Lamb. And he banks in the layup. Lamb's got 6.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Mullen, following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. Clock at 4, Mullen. Hits the front of the rim and out. Warriors leading by 20. Lamb with the ball. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Monroe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All right, let's check out the stats for Hardaway. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Greg Monroe. Damari Carroll's checked in for Hardaway. And so Monroe nails both of them. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Mullen a screen on Johnson. Now here's Barea. He's guarded by Johnson. Barea kicks to Sullinger. And he gets the bucket. Sullinger's got 8.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Warriors leading by 20. Now Lamb. He has 6. Down low. And Monroe. The bucket on the assist from Jeremy Lamb. Lamb's got 3 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones. A long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Here's Sullinger. And the layup falls. He's got 10.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Carroll against Drexler. Tries it from 19. Rebound, Atlanta. Sullinger's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now here's Barea. He's guarded by Johnson. Sullinger against Monroe. Stolen by Monroe. And it's the Warriors on the break. Mourning can't make it work. The Hawks trail by 20. Now here's Barea. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Mullen. Greg Monroe with the rebound.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Right wing. Now here's Lamb. Tight defense on him. Monroe. Second shot opportunity. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Durant's checked in for Tyler Johnson. That free throw good for Mourning. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Sullinger passes to Mullen. Again, Mullen missing.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Now here's Carroll. After Jeremy Lamb's miss to the left wing. Corner shot. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Stolen by Monroe. Pushing it up. Here's Drexler. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Sullinger dishes to Carroll. Now here's Olynyk. He's guarded by Mourning. Sullinger a screen on Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barea. Atlanta again missing. And here is Lamb. And the miss. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Warriors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Jamari Carroll is out there with Fisher. Then it's Mullen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barea in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And he gets the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Collins with the block. And they get it back. And the basket by Olynyk. Here is Durant. Passes to Atkins. He feeds it to Lamb. Durant with it. Off the pick. Goes back up. And that one's good. Hollins.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Thompson against Fisher. There's the pick. Mullen kicks to Carroll. And it's Fisher in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Carroll no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Durant. Here's Hollins. Rebound Atlanta.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
The dish now to Barea. Kicks it to Olynyk. Wide open look. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Olynyk's got 4 this quarter. Booker, he's checked in for the Hawks. Golden State also making some changes. Oubre's checked in for Durant. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Jeremy Lamb. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now, here's Barea, guarded closely. Good. Warriors leading by 23. Atkins guarded by Barea. Six to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Oubre with the steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Finished off the break. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Hawks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Hawks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. He dishes it to Fisher. He kicks it to Carroll. There's a screen. Booker up top, off the pick. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. There's the pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. The feed to Oubre from deep three-point range. Booker pulls it in.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Olynyk with the steal. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Carroll passes to Olynyk. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
The screen from Thompson. Fisher grabs the board. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Carroll gets it to go.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Warriors leading by 23.
Warriors call a timeout. And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here is Hardaway, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Shot's good by Ibaka.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Warriors leading by 20. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Jackson against Hardaway. Here's Cantor. And that one hits back iron. The Warriors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Great adjustment to avoid the D. That's hard to stop.
That free throw good from Durant. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hardaway dishes to Booker. Cantor with the screen on Drexler. Back to Hardaway. Five to shoot. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Durant. to the paint. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Drexler. 16 points for Reggie Jackson. Hawks shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. Atlanta again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Booker after the miss from Clyde Drexler. Screened by Ibaka. Cantor, the pass to Andridge. Looking to end the run. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Mourning. Fires from 14, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hardaway against Jackson. To the left wing. Cantor kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From 15 feet away, Warriors with the rebound. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Jackson. Atlanta with the rebound. Booker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Durant against Hardaway. Pass to Andrews. Feeds it to Ibaka. In the corner, Hardaway with it. From 18 feet away. Looks a big high bounce and goes in. Hardaway has got 9 points here in the second half.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Love with the bucket.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hardaway dishes to Ibaka. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Fades and shoots. That's good. Drexler's got 19 points.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Hardaway against Jackson. Hardaway passes to Ibaka. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. There's a screen by Cantor. Hardaway for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Sullinger's checked in for Cantor. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Serge Ibaka. Damari Carroll's checked in for Booker. And Barea subbed in for Hardaway. And then for Golden State, Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Mourning. Lamb comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Johnson in for Clyde Drexler. Sullinger brings the double team. Jackson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting for Atlanta, Reggie Jackson. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Barea. Got a piece of it. Now here's Jackson. Dishes it to Hollins. Back to Jackson. They set the pick, and they double up Jackson. Here's Hollins. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Hollins has got 4 points in the quarter. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta, J.J. Barea. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jackson kicks to Durant. Passes to Holland. And he goes in for the dunk.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Sullinger the screen. Here's Barea. Sullinger dishes to Olynyk. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Jackson. Durant drawing the double team. Now the dish to Jackson. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Takes it from 10. Rebound by Olynyk. Hawk shooting for the game at 42%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They sure did, Kevin. They shot much better, and that improved their confidence as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots, and that's just what they did.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with the first victory for this matchup with a 1-0 record against the Hawks.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Reggie Jackson. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. .59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Sullinger the screen. And here's Barea. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Atlanta, J.J. Barea. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Booker, he's checked in for Dandridge. And the Warriors also making a change. Oubre's checked in for Durant. And both free throws good for Barea. Here's Johnson. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He feeds it to Lamb. Kicks to Thompson. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Hollins. 6 on the shot clock. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And Sullinger kicks to Booker. Barea, the pass to Olynyk. That's good.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit. knowing the game is basically in the bag.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you guys had a tremendous second half. What were the things that had to happen to win this game?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
It takes 5 guys to win it in the NBA. Kevin, thanks for your time. Back to the table.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson. Double figures in both points and assists for the double-double that led the way tonight. He was their motor offensively and really got the team fired up.
Listen up, everybody. Reggie Jackson, he can bring it. He's got a lot of skills. He can pass, he can dribble, he can shoot. And tonight, he brought them all. He's a dangerous player when he's focused and locked in.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.